Hi and good morning. Welcome everybody. We are just just over 5 minutes away from going live and sharing what's new in Edufolios. If you're joining me in the live webinar, say hi in the chat. I can see a few people popping on in. Say hi in the chat and let me know where in the country you currently are. Can't wait to hang out with you. It's gonna be so much fun. How are we all doing? I have to remember not to click things, honestly. How are we all doing? Let me know how you are in the chat. Happy Sunday morning. Do you have your coffee? I do. If you haven't, you have 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go grab one. Go, go, go. Who's in their PJs? There's no shame about being in your PJs. In fact, on a Sunday morning, that's very encouraging. We're going live on YouTube. We're going live on Facebook. And of course, those of you who've got a ticket are here with me live inside Easy Webinar, my platform where I like to hang out with you guys. Let me choose you get to ask me questions. If you're thinking, oh, I wish I had a ticket, head to the Edufolios page, Edufolios on Facebook. Go to the event, and I've shared a link in there for you guys, so you are welcome to come join me. I have got the comments open here on Facebook too. If you're listening right now, let me know in the comments or in the chat, how long have you been using Edufolios? Are you an Edufolios user? And what do you hope I'm going to reveal for you today? Even if you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay, let me know. We haven't done it yet. I'm sure we can add it to the list. Welcome, welcome to all of you rolling in here in the webinar on YouTube and on Facebook. We are minutes away from sharing with you all of the fantastic goodness that is new in Edufolios and coming to you in just 2 days' time on the 17th, on Tuesday. You guys will all get access to the brand new, improved Edufolios. Can't wait to show you around. Can't wait to answer your questions. Let me know in the comments or in the chat where you're watching from. Love to connect with you. If you're in the webinar, you should be able to find the chat panel. Make sure that you let me know where you are. If you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, comment. Let me know. Where are you in Australia? How long have you been using Edufolios? And what are you hoping for today? What are you hoping I'm going to reveal? It'll be interesting to see if any of our beta testers rock up today to see if we've been listening, see if we've changed anything for you. We have. Even those of you who've been testing this, there are differences. I'm loving the captioning on Facebook. Some very strange interpretations of my language. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Welcome to those of you who are live in the webinar room. Got your ticket? You can chat to me in the chat box. Make sure you do. Let me know how you're going. Let me know where you are. Oh my God, we've gone amber. We have 1 minute to go. Ah! Exciting. Got a bit serious on the music. Hey, grab that coffee. Grab that blankie. It's quite cold this morning. Settle in. Get excited. I'm excited. I'm doing lots of love hearts on Facebook. That's how excited I am. I wish that was here on an easy webinar. 19 seconds. Oh my goodness. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Oh, you're saying, well, that's not new. My good Lord, that looks like what we always look at. Let me put my camera on and come and say good day. I got Maureen, Warren. Hi, Warren, Josh, Lucinda. Hi, everybody. Here I am, a little face in the corner. I am so excited to reveal these wonderful changes. Big shout out to Matt, who has been working really, really hard, and also to the government who gave us a grant from the Boosting Female Founders Grant. We have been doing a lot of work on Edufolios in the last 12 months. We are really close to now being multi-standard. Today, I'm not revealing that to you. I'm going to reveal part 1 to you, which is your brand new user interface, your brand new evidence editor. But let me tell you, this is only the beginning, and there will be a lot more exciting new things coming. Now, I want to make sure that everyone in the webinar can chat with me. So I'm not going to say a single word until somebody pops into the chat in the webinar room and says hello to me, so I can make sure that you can talk to me. Hello as well to anyone watching this live over on Facebook. Make sure you say good day to me in the comments too. This isn't me. Hello, Lucinda. I love you. Way, Warren. Morning, Warren. One of my evidence engine gurus. Loving Warren's work. Welcome. That's better. Now I feel a little bit like I know you can hear me. Oh, my goodness. So tell me in the comments, are you an Edufolios user? Thank you, Lucinda. Are you an Edufolios user? How long have you used Edufolios? Let me know, because I really, really want to know who it is I'm talking to. I can see Christina. Oh, hi, Christina. Rachel, welcome, Rachel. Lots of people just popping in now. Obviously, there are links to come and join us straight away over on our Edufolios page. If you head to the events, you want to come and talk to me, you can do so. All right, because today is the day that I show you the new Edufolios. Now, interestingly, I honestly thought that some of our beta testers or some of our feedback people would have popped in, but they haven't. So this is going to be fun. All right, so on my screen right now is the Edufolios that you sometimes love and sometimes get frustrated with. I've been asking this question that's down in the bottom hand corner for a little bit of time now. How easy is Edufolios to use? And the answer is this guy here. And that wasn't good enough. I get it. And so we have been talking to you, surveying you, finding out, looking at what you've been doing with Edufolios in our data, and finding out what you want and what you don't want. And I think we've done really well. We've tested this with a few people. We've had some great feedback. So I cannot wait to share this with you. Are you ready? Give me a hella yes, an emoji of some kind. Let me know. Are you ready to see your brand new dashboard, which you will receive on Tuesday morning? I'm drum rolling. Let me know in the chat. Are you ready? Come on with this ride with me. Yes, says Warren. Nice. Anybody else? Anyone else ready? Come on Facebook. Are you ready to see this? Oh, firework emoji from Lucinda. Ready, says Christina. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Now give me an emoji. How does this make you feel when you look at this? How does that make you feel? Let me just flick back. There's your current one. Put that in. Here's your new one. On the 17th, on Tuesday, this is what your Edufolio will look like. Oh, a happy, contented, sort of smiley, blushing face from Christina. Does that feel better? The feedback we've had has been really good, but I want you to tell me, does that love, cleaner, looks super organized and simpler, big smiley face? It does, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, I love the colors. I love these guys. These are our new mascots. All right, and I want to show you around. Hopefully you can see. I'm going to refresh my page, and I want you to pay attention to this section here. All right, everybody looking here? Because some of the feedback I got was the blank brain syndrome. I don't know what to do. Right, so I'm going to hit refresh. Look what happens. Oh, it stayed the same. No, you're supposed to change. How do you plan to see the difference you make in your future students? That's a graduate one. Story of practice, a narrative. Every time you come back to the dashboard, I'm going to give you some inspiration. How does that make you feel? Is that cool? All right. So we've got that every single time. Emma, you and other people who we've got the exit icon is now a little man running away. Now, how do you think you create evidence? Tell me, where do you go if you want to create evidence? Got my coffee here. Where do you click, guys? You tell me. Let me test. Have we got this right? Where do you go to create evidence? The evidence builder. Yes, Rachel. Okay, and I will show you that. So we've got here, create evidence of practice. Yes, so a lot of you were giving us feedback that you had pages and posts and it was hurting your head because you weren't really sure what the difference was, and then you were spending lots of time worrying about that and not actually getting on with evidence. Does that relate to any of you? So we've still got pages and posts because they are important, but you don't need to worry about that when you come in here anymore. You're just going to go straight to the evidence builder. Now, we've still got all of your favorite things, okay? We've got going to analytics as well. We've got export to ebook. We've moved that right to the front now because we want to make sure you know that if you're in New South Wales, if you're in WA, if you're at uni and they don't want to accept an online version, you can create an ebook of your portfolio and submit that as a PDF. It's been there for a little while, but we've brought the whole process. So you're going to create your evidence, then you're going to analyze what that says, and then you're going to submit that. Great stuff. Wonderful stuff. Also, can you see here? What's this doing for us? What have I brought right to the front for you? What number do you think that is? Look at that. This person, it's me. It's just dummy data though. Has done 80 of the 148 focus areas. And I've done 35 evidence pieces, and I've only logged 1 hour of PD. I need to have a word with myself. How silly of me. Because if I've done 35 evidence pieces, I'm sure it took me longer than an hour. What do you like about that? How does that make you feel? What do you like about that? I'm going to go quiet until I get a response. I'm sure there's a delay. What do you like about that? It's good to see your stats up front. Yes, absolutely. It also gets you to look at the balance, right? You know, now proficient people, I know you can cover 37 focus areas in 3 or 4 posts if you want to, but when we're doing HA, that'll be a bit different. If we're on a graduate, if we're on the student plan, we won't have 148 focus areas possible. We're only going to be able to do the graduate standard, but you can see them straight up front. And if you click on the focus area button, that's going to take you straight to a heat map where you can analyze that and have a look. All right, I'm going to press home to go home. If I click on evidence pieces, it's going to take me straight to my list of nonsense. Yours will be much better. This is a dummy site. All right, straight to my evidence pieces. And if I click on the PD hours block, it's going to take me to my teacher registration block, where I can, if I haven't done so already, set up, add my teacher registration details, and export that data. So I can have that conversation with in my PDP, I can have that conversation in my review. If I'm in South Australia, I can choose the file format as the TRBSA export, and I don't have to fill that in on the TRB portal as well. Of course, I've got to go to the portal. I've got to do all the paperwork. That's really important. We don't replace the TRB's portal, but what we do replace is the need for you to manually enter that in their table. You can just export it from us and import it to them. It's beautiful. I love it. And these things have always been there. So we just brought them to the front. What else do you notice? Tell me one thing that you notice on the new dashboard that you like. Tell me in the chat, in the comments, whether you're watching live on Facebook, whether you're watching live on YouTube. What is one thing that you really are enjoying about this? What's standing out for you before I show you the evidence builder? Apart from the fact that it's a much less cluttered, what can you see here that's exciting you? I love it. It's so tidier. Look, there we go. We've got artifacts now. Media library has become artifacts. There's the pages thing. We've got analytics in here. Heat map, teacher reg, exporter. Can you see how much shorter these menus are? Got rid of a lot of stuff. The cog contains all of the stuff that you guys like to press but don't really want to see all the time. These are the things that you like to play with that you don't want to see all the time. And here's your account details, switching subscription, cancelling subscriptions, billing details, changing your credit card, all of that stuff all managed here in the cog. How does that feel? Is that better? Much better, isn't it? Hey, let me know. Let me know what you think. So basically we did some research and we've brought it all back down to the 3 key steps that you need to take when you're creating evidence. Who now wants me to head into, it's a bit less overwhelming to look at. It's great. Makes me want to contact my old uni and tell them to get more student teachers on it. Yes. Oh my goodness, Lucinda, you need to let me know what your uni is. Drop me a message at support@Edufolios. I'll have that conversation with them. I wish I'd started using this as a student teacher. Me too, because, oh my goodness, our tools are here to support you. That's the whole point. And we are so passionate about listening to you. So every email we get from someone who's frustrated, we take really seriously. And this is the result. And we're going to keep building. We're going to keep building. We're going to be adding different standards. The principal standards are first. I've been promising them to my principals for far too long. They are coming. Then we can add whatever you ask for. Early childhood. Those of you in New Zealand, we can add those. Those of you in the UK, we can add those. Anything you like. Montessori came up the other day. Maybe so. We were wondering whether there's Steiner standards. Anything we can add into Edufolios very, very soon. The door is going to be wide open. Warren agrees with Christina and Lucinda. All right, let's hop into the evidence builder. All right, now, let me go back. Let me go into here. Oh, how does that make? I hate this now. I used to love this, and now I hate it. All right, I'm going to press add some evidence. Let's have a look at, oh, mine's probably got the new evidence builder anyway in here. Yeah, no, never mind. I'll do it in here. I have been beta testing this for so long. Okay, so here is the new evidence builder. There are small pockets. There are some schools out there who are Edufolio subscribers as a school who have been using this new evidence builder for some time. It is thoroughly beta tested. It is brilliant. So we are now working with something called a block editor. When you first come in, you'll get a wizard, but because this is not the first time I've come in, that wizard is gone and it will walk you through it. But tell me, what is the first thing that makes you feel? Let me know. How does it make you feel to look at the new evidence builder? How does that feel? Did we design this for you? I hope so. How does it make you feel? I'm just adding some text here. What else does this thing do? Yes, interesting. Let me show you one thing here. Can you see here? Content templates. Are you ready? And I really hope you're all paying attention here. I would like you to give me an emoji response to what you do. I've recorded many people when I've done the feedback sessions, and there is one reaction that happens repeatedly when I press this button. Are you ready? I'm going to choose a template. I am going to choose cares, and I'm going to press add template. Da, 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 da. How does that? What happens? What's your reaction? Tell me. What is your reaction to the fact that I can drop down a list, pick a template, and look at that? You said to me, I need guidance, Sel. Oh, 3 hearts from Warren. Clapping hands from Lucinda. Woohoo! All right, it's there. All my evidence engine people are like, oh, someone said to me, I don't have to have my folder of Selena anymore next to me. It's there. All right, so these templates come from the evidence engine. So my evidence engines know these templates well. Obviously, you have to come join the evidence engine to learn all of the fabulousness about them. But I figured a scaffold or 7 or 5, whatever you want. And I want you to tell us. We've put in, I think we've got 3 so far. We've got cares, we've got style, and we've got PMI. PMI is proving really popular with my schools who are using Edufolios for quick reflections when they're giving their staff 15 minutes in the meeting to reflect on something and then build from that. So positive minus is interesting is one. It's a table. And another one is style. So here you go. Here comes style. Oh, I have to press that template. Situation, task, action, result, learn. But we are open to adding more. There are lots more. But I didn't want to overwhelm you. How does that feel? Do you think that will make it easier? Because every time I've shown someone this is what they do. Like that, with just absolute joy. So I'm loving the pink heart, the cool glasses, the triple hearts, and the rounds of applause, because you can now come in here and take each one of these scaffolds and go for it. Now, if I want to add any kind of artifact, I've got two options here. The big blue cross in the top will show you all of your options. So you can see that now you can add a video, as you always have been able to. You can add a cover image with some text over it. You can add an image, a gallery, an audio file, just as you always used to. But it's as simple as pulling them across and chucking them on the page, and then finding that file from your media library, your artifact library. We've also got things in here like which amuse some people. Let's go all the way down. Of course, we've got YouTube and Twitter and Vimeo and Emoto, Spotify. But we've also got things in here like TikTok. TikTok, with all the news recently about the English curriculum, including TikTok. That's a good one. We've got Screencast. We've got Kickstarter. There's all sorts of places. You can go crazy now. All right, pulling in things from all over the place. Your artifacts, post with a featured image. You can therefore bring in another evidence set and link it in there. The latest comments from another evidence post. So you want to say, look at all the feedback I've got here. Can you see that previewing it there for me? That's what that will look like. It's pulling that through. So if you want to say, on my last post, that created a bit of a buzz actually on a 7.4 front. Look at what everyone was saying. Ta-da! So cool. So many things to play with in here. The other thing I think you'll love, one of the things we kept getting asked all the time, is I want my PDF to be displayed on the page. So let me just show you. If I go into my media library and I find a PDF, this is the old Australian curriculum, very old Australian curriculum. All right, now you can see that we're now embedding that on the page. That does, however, come with a warning. Never, ever embed a 16-page document in your evidence. That's not going to make an assessor very happy. But you kept asking us, you wanted to do this, which is very Google Docs. Yeah, so we've got that in there too. So it's all as simple as being able to add blocks wherever you like. All right, now, how does that make you feel? Is it easier? Do you like it? There's a lot going on that page. It's all very nonsensical. I'm sure you would not use it quite like that. You can also add a block afterwards or before. So if I was to add an image, I can search in here, add an image. Let's find a picture. A picture of, let's do a rubric. There we go, a picture of a rubric. And you see now I just do this to drag these. And if I align this left, my text will pop next to it. Oh, pretty. And if I want to, I can add a caption here. Might be a brief annotation, probably wouldn't be very friendly, very small writing, I guess. Okay, so for your 4.5s where you've got to be able to show that you understand the ethics, there's a really great place of putting that. So you can see how we've now got complete block systems. All right, and you can do all sorts of things. You can add text over your image. You can crop the image directly in here. So if you've put something really big and you just wanted to show them the part over here, you can crop your images. You can do all sorts of things. All right, you can, that's the bit I want. There we go. I'm just going to zoom on that bit. All right, so that's a bit advanced, but you get the idea. All right, so there's lots of new toys for you to play with. Okay, well, I've made that too small now and I've upset it. All right, there's lots of new toys for you to play with in here. All right, so the other thing we've got is we've got, of course, our standards guide, and that's very much the same. You'll see a few things that have changed, though. You've still got your color coding. You've still got the ability to add your standard and focus area. You'll see the language starting to change now. It's Prof-4-1. And again, you can just cancel. We've taken away the box where you can type them in manually, because one of the feedback we got was that people were typing them in manually, getting them wrong, and then they weren't coming up in the heat map. So that's gone now. We've made it really easy. So you can still see that is coming along the top here, exactly the same as you're used to. All there, ready to roll. The content visibility block, so you can set your site to public or your evidence to public. So that means anyone can see it when it's published. or private, meaning you put a password on it, is there. And if you're like me and you forget to record your PD, that is now here at the bottom. All right. And you can do what we always do and go, oh, I developed, you can use these standards. I developed an informal, what did I develop? I didn't even look. Formative assessment strategy. Formative assessment. So that's that standard. And when that pulls that through into your PD, because you've already picked that standard and you've already picked that focus area, you don't have to tick it again. So your PD record will show that focus area, that standard, and whatever you write in this box here. And you can exclude that from your PD report if you want to. So say you're in New South Wales and you've maxed out on the PD that's not NESA approved, and so you don't want to include that in your report for NESA, then you can exclude that. So we've got that button there too. So that's it. Isn't that simple? I mean, there's lots more, like the eye up here giving you your word count. Woohoo, very handy for those of us who like to talk a lot. And we've got the ability, as I say, to list all the blocks on the page and be able to move them around. But that's it. That is the new Edufolios. What does that make you feel? What is your favorite thing about the evidence builder today? Tell me. Who have we got? Let me say hello. We've got more people. Rachel, Hannah, Andrew, Christina, Josh, Warren, Maureen, Lucinda, so many of you. What is your favorite thing about the new evidence builder? Let me know. I suspect I know, but I want you to tell me. What is your new favorite thing about the evidence builder? People are typing. Can't wait to hear your answers. What is your new favorite thing about the evidence builder? I'm going to remove that. Oh, that's the paragraph. I'm going to remove that. Don't want that. Yeah, nice. Oh, look, that's good as well. I can download it. I love the new layout and how much easier it looks to navigate. The templates, but also the layout in general. I love the templates. As a beginning teacher, the templates to help guide you is amazing. I like the simple templates. I knew the templates was going to be the thing. Wow, I love that you can edit the images and insert them, your annotations. Also being able to insert from many different types of media. Overall, the simplicity. Do you like what we've done with the place? I hope you do. Our little renovation, it was a big renovation. We've really enjoyed working with you guys. And thank you, a special thank you to all the people who have limped their way through various beta versions of this with us to give us the feedback. If you are interested in being one of those people who gets to see things first, then just head to Facebook and join the Edufolios users group. I often post in there and say, hey, we're doing a new thing. Anyone want to beta test this? And there's going to be new things coming soon too. This will be the biggest change you're going to see. Of course, this is the UI, the user interface change. I'm not going to say those changes. But there will be new things coming, new standards you can play with in here. So let us know what extra standards you want. I know that sounds really bizarre, but we've got lots of aspiring principals in our midst. If that's you and you would like to be able to swap between the principal standards and the teacher standards, we got you. That's happening already. We've got lots of early childhood teachers. Do you want the early childhood framework in here? What do you want to see in the back end? So there you go. Now, so you know, this will all move over for you on the 17th, which is Tuesday. So when you log in on the 17th, this is what your Edufolio is going to look like. And I'm going to leave on, you know, the little guy, this little guy that pops up here that says, how easy is Edufolios to use? He's not going to come up now. There we go. How easy is Edufolios to use? And I really encourage you to be honest with us. So when you choose a face, you get to tell us about your experience and let us know what you want us to do better. So please feel free to use the little guys. I don't know what we'll call them, Bob, Fred, and Fergus. I don't know, too much Outlander for me. And let us know what you think. If something doesn't feel right, tell us, okay? We are here to listen. Thank you so much to everybody who's been watching this live with me, to Warren, to Hannah, Lucinda, to Christina, to Maureen, to Rachel, to everyone who has left us some feedback. Please continue to let us know what you think. Does anyone have any questions before I go? I'm going to count to 10 in my head like a good teacher should. And let's see if you have any questions before I go. And if you know anyone who left Edufolios, tell them to come back, man. Come and check us out. We heard you. We have made those changes. Good, Hannah. I'm glad. Good. No questions. That's what we want. We want this to be simple and easy. But I know until you get your hands on it, it's going to be really hard for you to know if this has been designed for you. I really hope it has. Can't wait to try it out, says Maureen. I know. I'm so excited to release it on Tuesday. Exciting. All right, everybody. I think I will sign off and I will be around. You know that you need to come and sign up for the boot camp every night, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday morning. I am going live just like this, doing the teacher portfolio boot camp. So every night there is free PD from me explaining to you how to use these tools to create amazing evidence, okay? So if you are at the beginning of your journey, whether you're doing GTPA, proficiency, HA lead, you want to know more about exactly how these tools can help guide your evidence and your practice and your reflection, then I would really encourage you to head to Facebook, go to the Edufolios page, and sign up for the boot camp. I'll just be going live in there every night, just like this. You'll be able to talk to me. You'll be able to share your questions. And we're going to turn that into a course that every Edufolios member will get for completely free. And we will then be closing that boot camp Facebook group. So if you're not an Edufolios subscriber, you will lose access to that amazing advice. And I say that without a big head because I've been doing this for a while. All right. So if you are not an Edufolios subscriber, this week coming is the only time you're going to get access to me and my training, and then it's going, and only Edufolios users and Evidence Engine members will get access to that from then on. Of course, if you haven't done so already, head to the Reflective Teacher podcast, edufolios.org/podcast, and sign up for that as well. Okay, come and join me. And here, guys, that's where all the support articles will be. They will also be updated. You'll be glad to hear, and reviewed on the 17th. They will all be new and snazzy too. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Please, please, please. Yes, I record all my live sessions, Lucinda, and the boot camp sessions will all be in that Facebook group until for about 2 weeks. So if we do the math, so then the last one is on the 21st, election day, yay. And then about 2 weeks after that, that group will be closed. The recordings will disappear and it will go into our Evidence Engine platform, our course platform, which I know some of you are familiar with. All Edufolios members will have free access to that course. But if you're not an Edufolios member, you wouldn't get access to, I know, Christina, what have I done? You won't get access to those videos. All right, so that's what we're doing now because our Edufolios family is very important to us and we want to make sure that they get the support that they need. Absolutely. Christina, you know me. Can't help myself. So Lucinda, of course. But, you know, obviously being there live means you get to ask your questions. But while it's in the Facebook group, you can always do #replay and comment your question, and I'm sure I will see it and come back to you. All right, everybody. Well, stay curious. On Tuesday, I want to see all of you logging in, pressing buttons, and seeing what happens. Thank you so much for spending half an hour of your precious Sunday morning with me. I hope it's a wonderful Sunday. Don't work too hard. And I will see you again on Tuesday, some of you on Monday for our coaching session. But yeah, every night this week, I'm going live.